I have for a movie acquired by my story show so and then so that for an Daniel Copodier ache and then the mini bedi medium mini bedi kumoye can don't fret for baby don't fret for bedi actually I was soon from 2018 to 2022 in the second term of the government and almost the abiding by still the guess here perpetual pep
yes
Akwaba
yeah
Afisha Panso.
I think consumption and you.
Osonoba. BBI Osono. One perpetual.
Oh, okay. So, me de Perpetual Lomokie Akwada.
Okay.
Me mama ye fancy me papa ya den. So intina Akwada ne da me so. But
Lomokie kura de onya bo Lomokie kura be so ya dan.
But me wo fancy line more than Adana ya Mr. Robert Ali Smith.
Say ka fancy.
No ka fancy papa. Ah, obi a me nyini wa che. We be a che me so police.
Okay. So yeah, almost saying let's in my story show you here baby where we be cool school as for instance. Yeah, almost saying now your number say.
So me mama and papa was 7.
Okay.
Me na me 6th born. And then the last girl we are 5 brothers and then 2 sisters.
So the last 2 near ba.
No, or tosu me no your ba.
Okay.
And me na me last girl like 6th born but last girl. Aha me we chiba Bema. And yeah we water card. The same Quanta hospital.
Okay.
Na me papa at those times no state fishing. In coma time state fishing so yeah water card. With the exception of younger my last brother. On na ebe wo no wotema aha ena me free takrade no ena ye ba tema but me na na tem ntem nti me kwat na assault on nti me ni no achemfo from mankonezi
How?
I don't know whether now those times na wo there but from primary to secondary school na me kono achemfo.
Okay.
Methodist primary school, Methodist junior high school and then Methodist senior high school which is Mehi school ni nyina wo Southern. So before my TVS you know watching for.
So you had a brown and I say one term a few man chain. I didn't tell on and I say one term. Are you so special? Because about once now by what is so special about you on and I say.
Oh, okay. So the thing is that Mrs. Tapenin so me na not him. So I think so Mrs. Tapenin for no call you and then other farmers so.
And that's more run a shift.
But I would say yes, in Chinin Camphone there, but I would say that my grandmother did a good job though, because looking at where I grew up, baby, I feel me by, you know. Now, me say, a young to tear me to me demonstrate like I was a bit different from all my peers at the time, but I don't know why I'm not tear me there, but I think that she did a good job now. So I am the sort of me.
Mammy penny any mammy.
Avio, me want is penny for baby, a beer would be, but still at least we still have some around. Me and the first one, no, yes, sounds to do mommy. So me, like I said, me were doing 2 Perpetual and Gladys. The Gladys is from both parents. Me mommy the Gladys. Okay. Me papa mommy the Gladys.
Hey.
So they gave me the Gladys, and I me auntie, which is me mommy senior sister is Perpetual.
Honestly, your mommy.
Me mommy.
So me
mommy penny into the Perpetual. And I did not so much.
Hey,
so some penny ding.
Yeah, wedding. Okay, that's why.
But me were aunties and uncles. Mammy normally.
Or family, mammy, and I say.
What funny? And then you see, stop on. We are an extended family.
Oh, okay.
And you can't work for me, answer for I have a ton of them. I
will come and I will come and I will keep you. If I for now, I will make a broken. But you know, I'll catch you now, I'll catch Fantina,
I have some more.
One drop of sardine and 5 cement in command. I will see a danker. I grew up from an extended family. It was a big. The life to say, life to saying, go school, one go fishing, one go ponano and one go life to the boy and come on.
Oh, Achemfo, I have a lot of fun memories for Achemfo. Even as at now, me coffee pound. But as at now, me do feel it comes back and I smile. There was an instance Saturdays, obe consume because now your pipe in ma into be call kwan no ho be consume obe bo adwe.
Hey,
One bo adwe a obe call akọ market. Now there was one time you do market and na mu ni ho. Na mami bi kan say ah yes na bebre aba wo mpo ano. Nti omo kwa akọhye. Na me nua ba ko na yekoye. Ye tie na edi ekire. Ye di mrewa na echi ekọ mpo ano ho no. Nti ye mpo ano no na ye hu dey wortwe eboa. Afarefo na aba wortwe eboa. Na nkofo bebe zinem kekosom na me say ah mami yenso yonke ye die na yekosom na wortwe eboa na bai. Na wortwe eboa no bai we no wotecha na me. Ahona wotwe ni nyina wo mahia. Nti sika na waze so am de onfo nkota na manfa nto na mi na monua ye di ni sika na ye di nam na waze amanye free ye zo coffee na say ah no banana na de nya na bebe de ni say oh na ye kwa na me budu wo market yanka de ye compona because onyi de ye compona no because we young nso bandam every Saturday obama munua no nka na ba agye no na emi na maame ye compona no na ya akọchi na that was the mokwa emiti anyeye oka ketekete nkazu no mokwa.
Wow.
But I held on tight to the rope until when to my farm uncle. Na the day na nkanzu ya afame menye me anto krokwe ah no sha na ya ice cream na ya totofe so she was wondering baby ayenye skenifi na me sanso committed this senior high school, and fortunately the senior high school was by the beach side into say sham classroom na ehuma metemponano so by then na menyi ntimi na ntu mumbu me bio nti na ma mokọ mponano atwe but of course manko tru bio one watch na mopon ekotru manko tru bio.
So let's talk about senior high education. Oko DSS and now call SIS4.
Oh, me call
SS and
SS me SS 2002.
Oh, okay.
SS 2002, 19th August 2002.
That means which one 99?
I remember no, me try BEC 99.
BEC 99. And I
me SS 2002.
Oh, okay.
And just after that, 19th August, 4th September, and I lost my daddy.
Oh, Kafra. So, not school to say.
Not school, yo. Me compared for school prefect, I'm on farmer, compound prefect. I'm on farmer because now me way there, me headmaster and also I'm on farmer.
I didn't.
They won't let me contest because I still not my swording.
No, I was one.
I don't think.
Okay,
so you see, me when I see something unfair, I think that it doesn't matter who. Yeah, even from that young stage, I was vocal. And to me, why they be a meka? And see, never punishing me. Now I feel safe. And you're right. I ask questions. Into the be near the make staff common room, so they thought I was troublesome, which wasn't the case. But I was like
yourself.
Freedom and justice. I needed justice to prevail in certain things, and I said, "You may be into not as it into your say." Or the mama how agenda do. Into no one farm. That's all. It wasn't like my master is it.
I mean, teach headmaster na be agent say best of hardware. I suppose I think what journey I mean Perpetual, former deputy youth organizer for the MPP, or serving under Nanabi administration as a deputy youth organizer. I think what journey subscribe to channel no, and never comments, and like your Facebook page and so your TikTok so sir. Showing also or they sika from support here. Ope or your papa and papa RFK. Pam or your papa obeti your mom pe gobeno. Be ni maybe say pep say ope gobea. Won pe gobeno. Gobe competition be baso. So ope or your papa there RFK. Ope or your ni be a friend 0243 927392. 0243 927392. Pep, so school, okay, now your politics was school. Oh, senior high, no?
Senior high school. Oh, so I don't think I did any politics like I said, make up a compound prefect at one farm, and that's all. But I knew that, like, I was always talking. That's one thing. And I'm not just talking, no. I was always defending people also. Because when I see the even outside school, like I was a day student, man boarding because of men and auntie. Now many men and auntie. Mo board no be in so I was with my grandmother. But even if was from the monko schooling, when I'm quite a number from Libya, and I feel that on maka. But I didn't do politics in school because those times. But now me join choir, and then I did a bit of sports. Choir no, what choir. But I did a bit of sports. My favorite sport was the discus and then javelin. I did a bit of basketball and I did a bit of football too.
Now, football, what position?
Keeper.
Oh, and they stand there before more goalkeeper and I won't country. So, if you want to, and now if you want to buy.
So, me feel. So, after secondary school, no, then I came back to Tema, where my mother was. Okay, no, my father was alive. Just 2 weeks after I completed secondary school. My papa do here. So I came back to my. Nana me nana so na nimfia kwani. It's at a point when we need to action for. Was in a bank in country.
Okay.
So there was no one for me to live with. My grandmothers, all of them at the point. You know when you wake at home, you know I am a banker. It's my mama, my man, and papa banker.
No, really.
Academy Boko school. But me try results in a better main chadam. It's not going to go university.
So what happened?
It's not remedial classes. And the person I would have supported was my father, who was gone. My mother was doing petty trading. No, yeah, at a point near your porchy family or your money there, but near your porchy pantorka. Amazing nature na wanyana ko thinking that we both yam ko na come my gather but we share ko da
child labor.
Oh my child labor. But when share ko, but my mother was trying. My mother tried. Me kind of me first remedial classes I'm correct there. Oh no miss can oh
now you know man can we here na
maintaining my senior brother was in Takrade. Oh no the one back or Takrade. My senior sister, I think, was in Obuasi with Anglo Goldfields Sporting Club, Abuakestie.
Yeah.
And then my senior, Mozi Brani, maybe I know my dad.
So the reason I'm asking this is say, oh no, mama, quiet, sa petty job now.
Oh no, so me name me mama, me cheap, near me dinechi, any me cheap, me nyaketwano. Who were going with my mother. But almost those boys, you know, kai, they had ways and means. They would get the chicken parts, go and sell and all that. So they were all. I think apart from my other senior brother, that not many maybe out because he liked traveling. So not many at a point I didn't know where he was. You know, all my siblings, I knew where they were, and then we were very close. Me, I'm a little girl, so I was always very close with them. Yeah.
So Uchuo remedials ni we na dey call you.
Mature remedial classes in the community because at a point na me mama intimate.
Okay.
So I had to stop, and then I started doing self tutoring, library, Tema school honum side, and I'm saying Tema school tree holes and in Chemono. Na Ghana library board honum. There was a library. Nti msoya na pa minya me ko library anya adam be Dominic. Nti obejina me punu n'echi ya na wa femi na ya na ntuko. So I did self tutoring, and then it helped me feel at least me nya B enya A, but I didn't feel. So I got the math eventually.
So monsieur baby fi your can mean say no aside you say you want to do something. What determines so baby and into ma wankasa do say o ma mean to mbo no. In fact so be call library because you have something.
Yes, I needed to help myself because me kai say yes or no. I think I'd wanted to be either a lawyer or a journalist.
Okay.
And I took to reading. I like reading a lot. I had passed my English, it was math and science that I didn't pass. So I was like, let me do it for myself. And I did pass, okay, but of course I couldn't go to the university because at that instant my mother couldn't afford. So I ended up at the government secretarial school.
Okay.
No, I went to another school beyond Sana. Hey, that was the time on aviation school, so no, or baby. So I went to an aviation school, got to Miss Kabukwa, but in that shape. Then my senior sister was like, no, let me help. And then she helped me, and I went to government secretarial school. And when I went to government secretarial school, I was like, okay, so Mary, and this is it for me. It was for me to make sure that I get it, and then I get it right once and for all, which is by taking care of myself. I got a part-time job with some construction company. Holman Construction. It wasn't big then. It was small. I got a part-time job. Then I'll go there and do their secretarial work. And in a month I'll get something. And then whilst I was in school, secretaries, we use pencils a lot and the shorthand book. So I started selling those. Until it got to a time I think I was okay to take care of myself through school.
And that means not your collaboration because I'm now struggling in life. You were paying for the what you're killing we take care of you. And I know already. And go.
Okay, so I think that was something I had forgotten. It wasn't intentional. When I was government secretary of school,
oh, okay.
In 2005, I think just when I got done with the aviation, aviation school, I a boyfriend.
I'm trying to see. I had not gone to bed. Let me face you.
Aviation school, and aviation school, no. Me man kono Accra, me kono Kumasi.
Oh, okay.
Because when I was in secondary school, no, so me nana eja me kwan say or de me kwatena kam on vacations. So me call me mama ho whatever. Me si kwan so. Na ma call a region that I don't know. Na ma coaching so sa me yera. Then na me bisa. Na ma sound so edi me sika mu akotema. So by the time I completed secondary school, now I know everywhere in Ghana with the exception of the north.
Okay.
So I'd been to Kumasi already, and I think I liked Kumasi. So aviation school, me man kono Accra, me call Kumasi, and then I got a tech boyfriend.
Thank you. Nice one.
I got a tech boyfriend.
Then were you a virgin?
Yes, I was.
Okay, so the breaker. Oh. Okay, breaker. How many? I got
a tech boyfriend. And he was I think Michelle was a third year, so he was my boyfriend till he got done with school, and then we all came to Accra. And one of the days, and I had an accident, a serious accident, and the car caught fire. Oof. But Western security those times, they were patrolling so they were able to save us, send us to police hospital.
Security.
Yes, those times Western security.
It's like a name I know.
Oh,
okay.
So they took us to police hospital because the guy's father was police penny after that time.
Okay.
So he just told them, and then they sent us to police hospital, and then they took care of us and all that. And then I think the accident meant a young man, a hookah born. In the Okra, me say Oko London. Omu school la omu makwa
I don't know you.
Da bi na menye me ba.
Okay. They say we fufu ara no ho kwan.
Na and the sio kakra be mu. Nti Okra so Oko London for vacation, school vacation apano. Me wo wana menya email. Say I think the guy gave me my first phone, but email was the thing.
Yahoo.
Yeah, so me wanna minya mail no, so let's break up for her. And I'm Jesus.
You fall in love. Perpetual is in love.
I didn't shimmy. And you see,
were you in love?
Oh, of course.
You don't make me fall in love. Coco Master is in love.
So it was like it affected me. Pam. So one of the time
I will say, we are not very so you more bring at the how many.
You know,
We are going to do, and I'm going to do. We are going to do. Or don't let anyone go do.
my mate,
Or don't let anyone go do. Or don't let anyone go do.
So my mate, Shamia, and as I'm a banner, Shamia means me can send it. So, it affected me. So one day, na minimum back home. Minimum, no better 2 or 3, but there was one that he was very close with. Nana, Sani, and so Sani brother and the girlfriend was my very good friend.
Okay.
Mama.
So in-law rivals are we now?
So maybe sorry call Mama ho. And I will have to see and let's yes royal.
Oh, okay.
So the hospital and be there almost see as a petroleum phone one.
MPA phone one.
Exactly. I want to know Mama had a shirt there. And I'm crying the whole day. I was very sad the whole day. Me sorry, me na me kono. And I'm going to call me peka call a pass. Eddie Akwada, my childhood friend, Anastasia. Now waba, ne papa befana call Holland. So I was like,
Bogaba.
No, we could stop on about.
Auntie Bogaba or Bekoya Boga.
Auntie Manobe Kakaya Boga. So she was like, Mother Banayam Koya Port. I'm sure. Okay, so I was going to Agege, and I met this man.
I'm sure.
And I say, why, the chairman on the phone, so can you show me this location? I'm sure, Osikan Beach. I will say, I'm church, no, it was a trap. Because on Angas, I know maybe all. So, see, I was very slim into a Muslim girl.
I said,
I think she was bigger. I was very slim. And I know sounds wakakra.
Why do you want to wakakra?
So she was like, oh, can I and a best slang get your me?
Come on, fool. What is our family?
Let me say, oh, Machana. Okay, so a taxi came and for Rashi, but he managed to get a space for me. And I'll say, Mommy Betanase, so weren't getting car to La Paz, and then from La Paz I'd have taken some to
Agege.
Dansoman or Agege, wherever I was going. Into or creative space woman I'm now, and then the long story short is that Papa and on the wall, the band.
Out of broken heart.
Yes. Papa and on the wall.
Oh, but yes, our band.
Oh no, I say Sammy Ban because no one here I think she gave me a reason to leave us at that time, though I was young.
I remember the question I raised. Abraham who said when you how did you feel?
Well, I didn't know I was pregnant.
I
said.
The one in my own mommy.
No, I didn't know I was pregnant. I don't know. So one time, my menses had been always irregular. Medaka hospital, I can bleed for like 3 months continuously, and then it would stop for like 2 months. So at Medaka hospital, so it was normal for me when since October to January my menses wasn't coming. I mean, I'm very normal. I think I was there one day and I'm like, I'm not to watch her, and I'm innocent. It just came to me like that.
Now, why you be intentional? Why you into our audience?
Brad, I'm pregnant, so it just
because
the thought just came to me like that. And you see, the brain is a very powerful thing. The moment I said Anamini, then everything changed. Leaving my mother's room to the porch, I vomited green.
Ooh.
And I'm saying, Asamaba. So I called a friend who is like a sister, Jemima, and I called all the tests. And then it showed that I was pregnant. I'm saying, Asamaba.
And
then I called the man and I told him that I'm pregnant. This man screamed at me. He screamed at me and then he gave me money that time, 120 cedis.
120 cedis.
That time, so 1.2 million.
1.2. So I had 1.2. Yeah, there is car. There is car. I don't understand.
Yeah, it was money that I should go and abort
the baby.
And I was like, okay. I was young. I think I was 20.
Okay.
21. And I'm just okay, let me go and abort it. And then divine my faith, catch my mommy. Or catch me saying about that. And then my mother called my mother and then told my mother about it.
The situation.
More than you said, also okay, you go. And then my mother called me. My mother was in Obuasi. Yeah, the Obuasi then. I said, hey, Kwa, in him that's a Kenyan saying, Ibo.
And we went at home. There are two mama.
And I've always thanked my mother.
Wow.
I've always thanked my mother. And today, my family because she knows it. I've always thanked my mother. I've always thanked my mother. So long I kept it. The man wasn't in the child's life, but I kept it. I always say that I'm not from a rich background, but I've been lucky when it comes to social support. My brothers were there for me through till the end. At a point, they were even fighting on the gender of the child. Because they are all boys, they wanted a boy that they could play football with. And I'm like, I want a girl.
But you can also have that.
It was the brother that within a chinipe. Who was saying, no, I know you're a girl.
Okay.
And then eventually I got a girl. And I would want to say it was the best thing that ever happened to me, to my younger self, because it gave me a reason to keep hoping.
It's going to be better.
Yes, that everything is going to be better. So when I went to the government secretarial school, I could tell people that I given birth and they wouldn't believe it. Okay. Because they would say that, oh, and so be a wow. But at least I knew that I had a child to take care of. I forgot this. I don't know whether I should say it, but well, there was a point. I think the man reappeared 7 months after pregnancy.
Okay.
Because my mother came and he was like, "Famukonoho."
Every mother would do. Why was he a married man?
No, I was in his house. It was later on I got to know that Neyo rather is in the UK.
So he was a married
man. But I
man.
prayed for forgiveness though, because anyway, the circumstances not come with so on your shit. In the man then he came around once, but yet still in Kabim number call.
Okay.
And after birth, I was thinking that he had come
to do the necessary thing,
and then he would want to help raise the child and all that, but it wasn't like so. This man would want to sleep with me before he gives me money for the child. What? I had given birth 3 months, like 2 months, 3 months. So I had to, at a point, cut him off and be there for myself and my baby. I tell you this, I gave birth and then within 3 months I was pregnant again. Yes.
With him?
With him.
Wow.
So the turning point came for me when I went to do the abortion and I almost lost my life.
Then
whatever my mother said I think
keep like
Kayabim, because I bled. But that was the turning point. That at the end of the day, it is me, Namabano. So I decided that I will level up.
Wow, I'm short of words. Some men can be wicked. And instead of doing Father's Day, I won't celebrate. Some men can be wicked.
Oh,
some men can be wicked.
No, but you see, in everything, I've always been positive and I always be positive. You always look out for the good in every situation.
We'll come to the good life, eh? So, dear, who could you me? Wow. I journey out here, my story. So, many Perpetual 101. And some you are can media, need you to do before me rare crowd. Subscribe your channel and that before I never messages, bruh. Message and the message behind the background. Facebook, Kofigo Media, YouTube, Kofigo Media, TikTok, Kofigo Media. Show near my story show. To subscribe here. Now the comment about. So open your papa to a RFP and Oberto. yeah, papa mo yeah papa unye bi afre 0243927392 nti no efi ho no abrabo no ye we no wo sa ye so be ko school na so decide so nko university
no so me call government secretary, like I said me tonton na ma di wie and then me call ye internship or ECG as at that time.
Okay.
Because you were Tema region. And through there, no, and I'm what down to do what testimony. To make a so near any opening on country. But not a bimba, into make us make enterprise life, but and also because you can crown me die. And not ECG. My madam, Anna, because you know, all colleagues no name me as me reliever.
Okay.
It doesn't happen. It just don't happen because me career internship. So the one is an because or can say I learned faster. Bibi or chair maybe I'm to me and then into name me into now one of some or buy no. I was still around until one day and madam from the firm Eric said, hey, brother Simon is here. Me call there's an opening for a secretary stroke reception. I'm sure into me call. Yeah, do kakra wo testimony. Nti emu honom no, na me say I say me go school back. Nti me check Gimpa ben. But now I say Gimpa. E was so kakra.
Kano, abo no.
Aha, and I'm say okay, let me try Legon. And I me call Legon matured entrance. Me call ye exams ye. That year na me call ye bi no. Sa de year no mo cancel exams no. On one fire, and then I heard that Methodist University and to matured classes maybe, and then also me call and fortunately I passed that one. And so I went back to university, Methodist University. I think.
Now, what did you say?
Me call Methodist University no. Now never know.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's this year me ban 20 years this year.
Okay.
October
2005, so 20 years.
When 20 October. And me call Methodist University because now me call matured and me started level 200 instead of level 100. Now a horse me started level school level 100. My call could do 300. Just I come here back up and me school. A juma for say me could juma that cry. I'm say pep choose between the school and the work.
And your work.
I wake a like it gave me some cushion. Well, to help me was taking care of my daughter, myself, and your man could be happy. They say choose between the school and the work. Which is the same.
I come back. I come
one year. And I'm saying, me, let's choose school. And again, my bonfire and son of me taking that decision. And I think that it has helped. A boy. It wasn't difficult because I had some little savings, but when and I was
I'm wedding because say sky apple cry so to go to say sky down and some fine here.
Na me politics wo hu start pa e wo university tema me welcome to one tema no mo kwa
na chase bunu no
o mo kwa na ye di ekire
ha wo na kwa
mpenifo na kwa
people is that one.
Oh, na no titles constituency.
Oh, okay.
Nti na ye di ekire
MP3.
Nti na ye di ekire omo kwa na ye di ekire
that time na campaign na win after the na one na me ma parliament.
It was say Ashito to be sir.
Is it?
Mr. Ashito. Wo.
Oh, okay.
So na omo kwa na ye di ekire unless you anti bibia MPP. Na ye di ekire na ye di ekire nti me call university no na e cost maintain ma.
Why MPP?
Okay, so investing, it just didn't. Investing was a tussle. My time, the NDC was pulling me, the MPP was pulling me to the extent that me call elections, me call SRC president. That is where it started from. Me call class prefect, class course president, and me call SRC because SRC not the Biana day for no area, and then I was an evening student, so I was like. We need that representation in there to make call SRC president. And I call SRC president. But at the end of the day, I had to withdraw and all that. It was there when the MPP, the NDC, politics started to play. I say they call National Women's Commissioner for National University Association of Ghana, USAG. And they started that journey. You know. It was then Isaac J. Hyde, Ghana Methodist High School, Methodist.
Yeah, deputy that's it organizer.
J. Hyde, and I say, there's something. The thing is, I can be with this house to try it out, and uncle ye, and USAG nearby. Also, we can try the USAG to no problem. And I take Yakubu. No, no, super national youth organizer as CI. And say, let's push step. I think Benasari Hyde.
Benasari, the also called assistant secretary.
Yes.
That's election of the 2 years.
Almost say, yeah, let's push step for.
You mean I wish I met this?
No, so you see, I met Hyde, but you see, the student politics says that who shares your own. And to me, he may name some even. Now, Adam Agbana.
Current member of parliament. Oh, okay. For Boom.
For Keta.
For Keta, yeah, Ketusha, yeah.
Adam. Now, and also, I was interested in your contest because now, my opponents, no, and a girlfriend.
Ah!
So that election was heated. No, I'm not for me. And I'm a call NDC for fair and I'm a call. I went in a meeting with NDC Otokonomo and
Peter Boabo.
And then MFA was there. And this my lady told me in confidence that she's getting votes for my campus. And hey, I can't say I didn't say no.
Now
but me give it up. And I call you and almost say school politics. Oh, student politics. I say national idea who you matches, cutlasses near there a peer conference and as a congress and I said so we have to go for an emergency conference in a kono tsunami and I'm losing with 10 votes.
Okay.
And I'm a fire. And so the following year I also called news treasurer. And then I'm losing with 7 votes.
Hey.
But after I met the MPP and the NDC, I was like, let me align with. It would have been normal aligning with the NDC. It would have been normal, no new thing, especially my name, Akwada. My father, I am my papa Penny, IT Akwada, she was Akwada. He was a council member, Rollins, Council of State. So it would have been
easy for you.
Easy, normal, like me comedian. But I'm like, no, I don't like that. Let me defy the odds. Let me go to.
Let me put a new challenge.
Yes, carve a path somewhere for myself. So that is why I.
Now you're in family pressure, album.
No.
When you do, but.
No family pressure because my mother tilted towards the NPP.
Oh, okay.
My father is a staunch NDC.
And your mom and I, we the anchor.
Probably. And I was like, let me go to MPP. And then, truly, really, I take Goodfellow. I can't mention all the names. Omo Jamie, like they held me. They really held me down. And I think just when I was about completing school, 2016, March, and a Goodfellow friend said, hey, move you. And I would say, move, babe. I'll say, on my research, you don't see here and ma the breed to go out and campaign for Akufado. Okay, come and let's do it. No, so why not?
Okay.
Now dodo.
What is you?
And you start here. You do good platform the breed so. Now one day you take a day to like formalize everything, and then we got the name Loyal Ladies, MPP Loyal Ladies. And
so you are the brain behind Loyal Ladies.
Not necessarily the brain, but I was part of the people
the founding fathers.
So, and you see Muna.
More than a apostrophe no any man there actually. Yes. Any man there actually.
And you see me. But because I'm making through university, I was in a very stable relationship university, I was in a stable relationship. Now going back to investing, it was the idea of my partner.
Okay.
Was like, Pep, go back to school. Whatever it is, he saw minimum. I said, Pep, go school back. Now who consume so don't just and go school no. My school no come. Take up positions. Whatever it is that comes your way, whatever opportunities that comes your way, take advantage of it. You can do it. And I'm okay. For whatever
reason,
I don't know. I didn't ask. Intentionally, I didn't ask because I didn't want my bubbles to be busted. But this was a controversial partner. So for him to have said that, then I know say Diana will be into media man cash and you're starting loyal ladies. I think you need Kofigo for someone. Kofigo for someone had a stable, you kind of saying group, which is professionals for change. So we started tagging along with them. Now you're until say you're autonomous. And you start to say yeah, outreaches, programs for the, and truly it was successful. Your baby and omoji.
Question you are maybe so concerned about this.
Your baby and omoji. Nti I didn't be the me trim. E be the me trim. I'm very free there. Na more boy. Azibachi. Na manamha. There's nowhere in this country. So like, well, in America, the secondary school. Now I know the 7 regions in Ghana. It was just left with the 3 northern, upper east, upper west, and then northern region. So it was, but I think I did when I was in university. Every semester, every end of year, I took it upon myself to travel the 3 northern regions. And by the time we were investing, I'm in Ghana. So I had an idea of how the country looked like. One car, no, you know, I wasn't having any car. It was public transport that I was utilizing.
But someone knew that.
I was public transport. If you are it's Nema, as a bachelor, son, you go and then do your work, then you come back. No, I wasn't returning.
Okay.
So I could go from Tamale.
What sacrifice your boyfriend at my party?
I could go from Tamale, na me Kumasi, work in Kumasi, na ma try to Kotakade. So that is what I think for. You go to a time for like 3 months, na manda mampadoda. You want to get there? It's not getting any better. It comes with, I think, when you're passionate about something, you go all out.
So only Amade Kunya Juma.
Ellen, yes.
So it comes to my question. The last election, now loyalty leads you. Women organize the election. This year's election, women organize the election. So loyalty leads you. There's a perception. Now we are doing the politics. There's a perception. Say, it's been frowning to us. I mean, say, more pim, more leaders, more pim, ladies, in Pennyphone, more parties. That is the perception out there.
That loyal ladies
can pay. Young ones, not more bad. For them to, if they want you to get to the, you want to get to the top, then you have to be a lawyer to somebody. So as a man, we are in Pennyphone, more pim. Like, if I don't know what is our perception about it, I want you to clear this.
Kofi, you see, Mankaseng about the going rounds, no. I told you I was passionate about the job.
Yep.
What I was doing. Extremely passionate that at a point I forgot myself. Extremely passionate that my younger daughters at then knew that mommy was passionate about this. Menamkrana, mommy, have you heard this? Mommy, have you heard this? Then she'd be texting to me.
So producer.
Yeah. Somebody like me. Do you think that Obiba or see Obada politics? Especially when we know say that terrain Ebanema is very hostile. In Jobiba Jane Basse in perpetual scare. Say Pep and then me banko ye juma. Na ma shenya me anim na maka say maybe Obiba ekosia wo na say ekoma obi. Say fano because of them. I don't think.
Have you heard it before?
I've heard. I mean, December, I had to do a live about it. Me, my integrity, and then the passion I have for and my jumadieno, I would not sacrifice. I would not sacrifice Obiba because, mind you, like I said, my bucket way was interested in doing some. Now it is Obiba me by me de. Me wo baba ni biu.
Do you think that people use it campaign against you people?
You see, yes,
especially in the context of more co-election and mixer. Maybe I am my side required and a mix na say a member anywhere they use it.
Kofi, let me give you a little history. The political terrain used to be male dominant.
Yep.
See, time immemorial, there have been women doing politics. It is the women that always get the power for the men, but you don't see them out there all over like.
So only few people there, man. If you said the late first thing. How are Yakubu, the late
but you see, I mean, how are more
Eslamu, how are
but you see, so they became at a point they became like the men. There wasn't
you have to be that rough.
There wasn't that feminine.
Oh yes,
Oh, of course. There wasn't that feminine bit around your politics until the emergence of these ladies. You see, and now they've become a force. Like it or not, they have become. And then they have helped. So definitely it won't sit well with some people. Definitely, some can send me to undermine everything or all the efforts that these young ladies have put in. Now, Kofi, if you realize that NBC tried it, almost those who are you see, it has gotten to the time where the name say they can do it and then they are doing it and then they are trying to excel at it. Maybe also last year, Ellen was in the contest. Another
last election.
Lawyer lady is also in the contest. You understand?
2022,
so, yes. I mean, the last time someone like that, Ellen was in, and then this time me. We have grown or we are growing. And as I speak, across the country and then Yatrakrako diaspora, we have more than 20,000 membership. More than. You understand? And it is the first time that a group of girls have made politics attractive, so much so that politics you don't have that fear that we used to have as parents or as siblings. Because and like I said, yes, we don't scrutinize everyone. If
you are on agenda never.
More ill intent. To me they are planted so that they will go out and say, this is what the group is about. But it is never so because me I'm now on train and nobody can say it's a perpetual Lomokie girl, perpetual Lomokie. I know you cannot. You understand? Because when after 2016, when elections, you really maybe I may be fair. Some of the group leaders at that time say, what do you people want us to do? Two people said so the group should be dissolved. I said no, it should not be dissolved. The group shouldn't be dissolved because it would be difficult to convene them again. Let us rather groom them because there will be divers. It didn't be divers other places. Any given time, we have the pool that we can tap into. We have teachers, we have lawyers, we have the traders, we have the nurses and then the doctors. And patient first is part of lawyer ladies. We do a lot of social work. So why would you want to collapse something good like this? Because the election is over. We are now at no. It will get to a time you can nurture them and then they will go for the polling stations, electoral area, constituency, regional, and a national way because we then be a but who can say here or baby mana occupy a position. So this is part of the grooming. Yes, one or two. There is no human institutional
errors in it.
Yes, one or two errors in it.
At the end of 2018, Nana be a co-election. If I was a deputy youth organizer, the deputy, what came in, and then I contributed to that.
So, me know ka say me share with you media me loyal ladies all over the country. At least we made MPP presence felt there. And your boy Jumadin. Even we decided say every year campaign among Mabi MPs and every woman that we campaigned for at that time also won. And then we were all over the place. And I believe say it was a reward of
2016.
Yeah. And mind you, Yengu Ekonu 2016 no, we kept working till the 2018 now. Omode sa kwenya no edema ame no. Nti bia eno nso ka ho. Na eno nso no edema ame no nso man disappointed.
So I heard them. I said I think the contest near Nana B ni Dominic. The one who served with Samia Uku our the party in power. Then Nana B will feel outside the back. Did you work for Nana B behind the scenes no more appointment? And as appointment because of National Council who said they
supported Dominic.
Oh, okay.
Me supported Dominic. Na minim Nana B. Nti ni minim no and I'm supporting. But you see, there's this saying say onipa bi nye so ye wadam for so na
you don't need to be my friend for us to work.
Supposed to be your friend for us to work together. And look at a good working relationship that I had with Nana B. At the end of the day, even though I didn't support him. But I think it was a decision of the National Council say one support two or support two. Is
it balance, regional balance?
The regional balance also came to play, but but you see, Kufuor you win elections, you know. You Kufuor Kasemi chairman. They be a minya kwenya me capture the people that are looking up to me or are mentoring. I'll say, yes, Uyoba, also your politics. Make sure say sakwenya bi bana isi de bema wa ubaye no comes last. The fact that me your no comes last. You the more Perpetual because Perpetual is competent. Perpetual can do it or efficient or effective. Na se no nyina aba wi a ansa na yaka say okay at the end of the day no. You checking all the contestants or candidates no. Perpetual stands tall. With gender no it comes last. Mekai sa same way. Your mom opportunity na appointment you know. One of the boys around and who was expecting thank you man no. Eto ne body no sanso two nsa frame na me catch be say girl we nti na yam for appointment na ma me so na be deputy no na me correct no na me say any mintia. I qualified. I was a better option. I qualified than you did. And no imagine if I had not spoken back. It would have been the narrative. It would have been as though I didn't have the man who can undeserved.
Not perception, Abim.
Exactly.
Loyalty's perception now. Abim, so over there.
I look at a point we met here, and I be almost an abide of Switzerland. But you see, that is where I am. Mentiasiano. Nipana say, I've decided that I'll do politics. Now, what I'm not saying I don't want to equalize that. Whatever somebody is doing with myself, and how does that concern you?
Adult.
Yes, legal, 18 and above. Now, how does that concern you? And you see, these are some of the narratives. But we say, politics.
We had a Pongofo say, a brow, Mobe Jumano, 2018. Now, Gab video some of fairly because people you to organize and to another government. As a Mioku, and move by a national organizer. Kofigo say, more disappointed the youth because MPP lost from 169 to 137 with the independent. Kofigo say, more disappointed you to know. I said, former deputy to organize a moment time. What do you say about that? Because definitely it will generate your next step. I could take it for election.
I wouldn't say so because if you realize also your time, we had a lot of youthful people in parliament. If we're going to go understand and say the parliament near the Bible Kosha, we had a lot of youth people in parliament. Ejuma de anasa akwenya biba obiaye ne obetimiaye until my time. Let me speak for myself. I didn't think so. The title deputy youth organizer was popular. We went all out. To make sure so we did the Youth Must Know series. We did the Orphan Constituency project. A lot of things. Again, as a deputy youth organizer, I went through the country again. Mobilizing, working our heads off. Yes, but you see, Obiane Nesta Ocha. You see, if you would want to compare Samuel Okuweta and Abia, it is not good. Because Obia won the capabilities. And I think that we did the best we could do.
Power and the one can find power.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Interesting. Almost reasons some of the cars are Airbnb. But you know, you cannot blame whatever the party befell the party on just the national youth organizer. You see, the national youth organizer operates under the national organizer. We are just a wing of the party. You understand? And like I said, you have to move the DSA and make sure the MPP retain power, and we did it. And we retained the power.
The national youth organizer
and mind you, just after your second term, your baby and a COVID incident, some be so the Ghanaian populace itself, we're not that very much happy. And how do you say 2020 elections, you would put every blame on the youth organizer or the youth wing?
So what about about election be a bit back on?
Yes, and then like I said, we are very responsible, and whatever bits that had to come from us, we will take that blame. But of course, it cannot be the entirety of the whole thing. Say,
based on my story show, but the next time we be na MP for call election because of the call national youth organizer. No more right, but you be doing come kakrafa into person national youth organizer. But for fun form ni we, no more ballot ni we are. Then sir, the orchestra national youth organizer no no hono ni ni be we. No ni be be send questions. More them questions about. Into you be and the national youth organizer they know have.
Okay.
Na after the aba wudim. Ba ko ni na e frafra because man and mebunu na nevi. But before me call, Obi Akaja so say not na.
Yes, me friend me Amena.
Oh, before honest, let me say not now. All this one until recently, me say you are not.
Friend me Amena. Me dear girl was through on sa.
No, like
then I look like one of them.
Yeah.
Man, me doing 2017 no told me Amena, and I have taken it officially.
Because me them say, me share them say, this the.
You know why I won't ask myself? Oh, they forget about the looks, but the nordness. We are very passionate. We are dedicated, and we are loyal people. Indeed, I embodied all of that. Indeed, and yes, at least it's a good thing. Yes.
I was having a journey with you. Many, last part, many former deputy national youth organizer of the MPP, Perpetual Lomokie
Akwada.
Perpetual Lomokie Akwada. And one away into the set of super national women organizer. Now, national women organizer talk about as well. He said, if I have 9, but yeah, ready. So, again, and about 2 called national women organizer because from you to organizer deputy and go back to go to the organizer and I say, but why do you want to jump to the national youth organizer?
For God's sake, I've done strong women mobilization too before.
Deputy, I know because we support two be. Now, what's one I say? Now, and a few honor that you rise, but why are you going to jump the gun? Come me tisa udimba no. Now, Monsieur, you are interested when you are Monsieur and Catri sign. Nanka brother you man you are more deputy. Me tia so Perpetual na call. Why? Me tia Perpetual on China.
One time now Philistines for no etata Israel for no. Who is a King Saul? Now or ye warlord.
Preacher.
King Saul, but you realize say a ban critical that Goliath na see you Goliath no. E David akraketwa no sa akraketwa no. and a bay
no she bush
and no shame remono or no obetimi ekunu. See, we are at a crossroad as a party, whether you're poor and poor, you're baby, I Bruce as a party. As a party, NPP party. No. You see, the National Women's Organizer position, it's no longer about title. It is not any longer like a title that Yebeku Kratu Obiso. It is about the zeal. One who from my media jumano and make sure say from 2016 the support of the women that we had no ebesan so asanyaba MPP.
International National Women's Organizer in your title.
No, I think there's with the formation of things, no. I don't want to say.
National Women's Organizer and Pobia onye to trust them. This last week, that's the last time.
Remember on constitution, or see somebody that would mobilize and ban.
Obisi to trust, Obisi National Women's Organizer, second option. What's the idea?
Obia, obetimi. I mobilize and bar. It's in your year, Juma.
What do you need a National Women's Organizer title?
Adiama partner. The day oppositional. Your opposition.
Go for say, I'm in the party as a cabinet ministers, as a former members of parliament. They understand what the members of parliament go through, parliamentary candidate goes through before they becomes the.
Then if that's the case, then who better than me deserves to be the National Women's Organizer? I have been to every constituency in this country more than 5, 6, 7 times. I know the dynamics at play in every constituency, and you would bear with me that politics is local. One team in Metina National without knowing in Yoma air course or form honum. Now, like I said, may call it Wawes and answer may call Hanum, may call Tebu, and answer may call San Luguna Mabacase, Medina top on Namakase. Oh. ABCD no, the dynamics at the top is different from the dynamics at the local. As to no constituency biara, any new here, and I say, you bet me mobilize a young man and make sure say we win power again for the young people. It is not just about, like I said, title. Then what? It is about Obi Obetinya ye Jumano. Obi ye passionate. And as the world is going youthful. Would you rather want National Women's Organizer on to mean to the 9 baby, and as you would rather want a young and then vibrant but battle-tested person or bet me all round acquire wage mama no when result as you need as a party.
It's your position, yeah, more opposition, say when you're or near ding. A typical example, the last time about your National Organizer was Utiku Afisa Jaba. As I perception, no NDC when you were coming to power, Anita de Soso, and say your boy aggressive. But when you are aggressive, so they are looking for in opposition resource, someone who can gather resource and aggressive face the NDC.
Yes. Yeah. So you're quite movement mobilization. Why do you need aggression to go and do movement mobilization?
You need someone who can face that.
Why do you need a yakasa? A yakasa. Obi obetimi.
Mama, we are loyalty there. We are school politics.
Oh. Me say eye kasa any I can say why aye bida obi a why bida. You understand? It is not about being aggressive, insulting. No. Yemfasa enchichiriku anase yemfasa enchidomma. Yemfasa anye. Now you see in any case no MPP for any NDC for NDC cannot compare to us. If you look at NDC, see an weakest link, your women's wing. Into a band the NDC, any MPP bebo. Luck has been on their side, nobody winning, but it has got nothing to do with the women's wing.
41.7 so. 41 I see at Sunama, Kabuji 37 and 41.
Oh no. Asante time no ya asantoa and the koye ne koje no oji nkunim de bra asante me say enne 2028 MPP ma me don
so do me ba
na ye bebo mobilize I
2 minutes ye be to see check her mic cut and check like ahoma no
Maya.
Check it. On any year more. So you
an officer we can't come back.
We push it and then we push it and then you're very aggressive. I want to push you, but you are not pushing. No, pushing it there. Pushing the move from Syria and be pushing. And then and then straight to bullet to go.
We need the women to come.
What's the name?
I have no way you can.
So if we lost, it means that
5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes. Because of breakings, no more than 5 minutes. No more than 5 minutes. So we are going. We are probably with us a question. Maybe you if you want. I don't know what is that. Are we going? Yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We are done. So you use 1 minute to do this one.
So Kofi, you know, say.
We are counting. 3, 2, 1, action. It's some more student politics, so you don't have that zeal to bring things.
Make us an ashes and make us say, your man and a dose, the women population, a dose to same member.
I think I'm going to be a man and minimum you are training for.
I don't know your baby say, you vote to me drop here. It should tell you, say, a man and two of my gang.
Hey, sir. Also,
a man and two of my
I don't know who organizer.
Wait, into Diana as a CIA corner. It tells us a lot of the women didn't vote. A lot, majority of the women didn't vote. Into Diana will call a catch na omonya sergeant sakrano any ya oni ebupo bi e wo momo asesa na watimi aka omo abombiom na odi akodi tumi ama enye me kotum me nsabo obi no, it is not like that. It's never like that.
Ubo organizer na be ye beba so mo fa next year na beba so somewhere May na mo be ye sa mo organizer. So ye be sa beto aso e wo sa we me sha ahwefo na etifo bo se mo MPP for form say man forms in the we na say mo ballot ni we a and the I don't know a life who can it you what now memu ha mako position bosume if I bosume otwe ni na multi opposition sisi yi o man ne say the tie mu ye nko for say ate ne ma so do kono bo aba 3 cities dollar 10 cities petrol ba 10 cities so mo the opposition here
so see Ghana for nkase mo so maton color TV e dey akoto black and white
kwamenzo
yes
and then reset agenda ya bu nkofo e reset o man
sabio okwasa no so ye de nyonko ne ye ono a ye timan mo na obi asole a otimi ka ne ope e de kira akofo ado aban na wafa ne ho adi na omonam se me ye demonstration na mo bo mo di ende wo kasa wo pesa wo kasa kra na ye de ma bro eno na I had a better guidance agenda for us now.
Reset. Yes, reset
my na airport on my light off because of new person with the airport in it.
Hey, what can I say?
And no, we say
I say okay. What should I? Can you would do we are
better Ghana agenda?
Can you would do we are no say person
almost say na buy a tuber of yam. Am I nya sabita fa cho mpanin for kotobonku for to say KKD o say KOD. E be can be say tuber of yam was 60 cedis.
KKD the full name here then.
Ne okoro epi obi no. Yanya ne hwe wo man mu.
Disclaimer, maybe where I
yanya ne hwe wo man mu no.
If you go with the idea, una o ka samba una ni uko. We are not part.
I say wa koto bayere 50 cedis to 60 Ghana cedis. And then onko market. Tomato na just 7-8 months ago. Bucket over tono 100 cedis, 80 cedis, 60 cedis, and now quite 120, 150.
You should turn to you.
Jenny, yes, says out of the corner.
3 cedis.
Look, Kotobi mammy.
3 cedis. And I say,
Kotobi mammy.
3 cedis. Almost 3 cedis.
Almost say what will be.
And Tanya Keka.
Dollars to my wooking.
Dollars about 10 cedis.
Dollars to my wooking. About me, I don't rumor.
They are what
me, yeah.
It's about you say,
but Uka about you are about you say, and last week me kon consenting dan so man hanom matayo ko honom na menam honom na mfem se me ko work na me nam me hu forest bureau bi am bu me bie hokoye ya so 14.5 mo say
me no we hwan na me no we as about 2 minutes I think say we hwan na person do ma say we will come back again then one ma the youth of today so say we all ban advice the way the world is going. what you've been through in life, show baby what dream.
When I'm talking about what's for?
Or your
for what?
Your life, maybe it's people who helps you in your way to politics and other things. To be up to your camera.
So the be ameka say me da nyame ase for me family. Me mama. Me nuanom bema and my sister Penny Dinah. They have been my number one support. And apart from them also, you know, life has a beautiful way of rewarding you and I said bringing everything together for you. Maybe into politics, I've met so many wonderful people. Because the list is quite long, but there is one via ya tagging on the family. Now because the family they've been wonderful. And then Kara here, she's been a super support. Hey, Kwabinapia. My brother I never had. They be an ya kunto so they chi boom. And Jihad. I take Yakubu, any good fellow. Good fellow to Mecca say, but for good fellow, I wouldn't have been here. And then say and left me for some national women's organizer. And me bra penny from you. He's done what a lot of people wouldn't do or no one would. Yes, so he's been of support and I appreciate
advice to the young ones coming. You being like your life experience.
So me mama din the hope or the hope pagan. But I will single out the hope. And my catch uncle for me mama the hope. And as a young person out there, under no circumstances should you ever lose hope. So in that's why no one doing now. And you see, the word hope will take you to places, will let you do things that ordinarily unyasa and one didn't find it. Na yenya rechichire, na yenya didi wayayemu. Like whatever we set our mind to it, we should be focused. Na yenya sa rechichire ne say, once I made butaye simeni so, na maka se me pese me ye say no, wo I can do it. At the end of the day, you have just yourself. You have just yourself. Obia, no one is coming to rescue you. So if you would have hope, you keep faith alive, you'll be focused and purposeful and be there for your own self. I believe that by divinely, everything will align for you.
Pep, that's it. I wish you all the best of luck. That's all about my stories. I have one. How did you make this? I mean, that production team has my watching Harry K, camera, Ekwajo, and Celeste. Then we be me. I'm did you make me film Kofi Chairman. So subscribe to channel no YouTube Kofigo Media, Facebook Kofigo Media, TikTok Kofigo Media, and I'm a personal Facebook page Kofi Chairman. My TikTok say Kofi Chairman. The Christo Amba, the best. Bye bye.